Hey, hey, hey. Just adjust the camera a little bit. My head beneath. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Trivia Thursday. I don't know if you can see my shirt. What's for second breakfast? Someone found the sound alerts. Okay, they are working. Good. Also, I think I added some channel points. Of course not. Oh, of course, I'm hearing it on my local computer. How's the sound at your end hearing the sound effect?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, and some of them might be going away because the test stream I did earlier today, like that one.
Driver picks the music. Shotgun shuts his cake hole.
And for those of you with a diamond next to your name, so like Cher and Mel, put just one of you, toss a coin, do exclamation point VIP. Who's going to do exclamation point VIP? Oh, Sherry, you didn't type it right. So if I have you flagged as a VIP, and there is a delay. There is a cooldown period, I think 30 seconds. So, Mel, sure beat you to the first VIP. But welcome for the Trivia Thursday tonight. We have our categories of sports. You get to choose your sport. I think it would make the sports questions a little bit more easier. And then let's go to the movies, animals, and music of the 2Ks. Let's see. Just have to look at something here. Mel, you were first into the chat. So that means you get to pick the first category. And for those of you who haven't said hi into chat yet, feel free to type something into chat, even if it's just to lurk. We just want to know you're out there. If you want to play along, feel free to play along. Pretty much simple rules. After I ask the question, you are going to hear this sound. You start typing your answer after that sound, and you get up to 3 tries. So, Mel, take it away. Which category would you like to go with? Movies. I'll go to the movies. Let's. Oh, I think I asked some of these questions. Okay. The code in the Matrix comes from which food recipe? A. Sushi. B. Dumpling. C. Stir fry. D. Pad Thai. The code in the Matrix comes from what food recipes? A. Sushi. B. Dumpling. C. Stir fry. D. Pad Thai. Cher, you got it. Sushi recipes. Production designer scanned symbols from his wife's sushi cookbooks, then manipulated them to create the iconic code. Okay, so Cher, over to you. Pick your category. Hang on. Yes, there is Olympic trivia. Thank you, Mel. So you want to do sports Olympic trivia, Cher? Okay, Olympic trivia. An Olympic gold medal is made mostly of which metal? Not copper. Cher got it. The last Olympic medal that was actually solid gold was awarded in 1912. Today, gold medals are 92.5% silver. So when my little trivia questions have these little tidbits of knowledge tied to them, I will share them with the stream. Okay, Cher, you retain control of the board. Which category? Olympic sports again. Okay. What is the Olympic motto? A. Faster, higher, stronger. B. Refuse to lose. C. Dare to be great. Or D. Man's reach exceeds his grasp. Not D or C. Got a 50-50 shot now. Actually, Cher got it. Faster, higher, stronger. The Olympic motto is Citius Altius Fortius, which is Latin for faster, higher, stronger. Was proposed by Pierre de Coubertin upon the creation of the International Olympic Committee in 1894. Okay, Cher, where do we go to next? Mel? Okay. Music trivia. And this is music of the 2000s. Where did questions go? Oh, the website reset itself. Here we go. Which Britain's Got Talent star had the biggest selling album in the world in 2009? Which Britain's Got Talent star had the biggest selling album in the world in 2009? Not 1D. Okay, no clue from Cher. Okay, so you're both gonna pass. Susan Boyle. You remember her from back in the day. Already been 10 plus years. Ooh, 12. Doing math. Ow, my head hurts. Okay, Mel, back over to you. Which category? Stay on music. Okay. Where is the Love? That's the name of the song. Where is the Love was a breakout hit in 2003 for which hip-hop group from the US? You got it, Mel, right out of the chute. Black Eyed Peas. Okay. Where to next? Movie. Doo-doo-doo. Who actually drew the sketch of Rose in Titanic? A. Leonardo DiCaprio. B. Billy Zane. C. James Cameron. Or D. Kathy Bates. Oh, Mel actually got it first. C. James Cameron. Yeah, well, that's why I try to do the sound. I can't fight the delay. Bonus fact: unlike Jack's French girls, Kate Winslet wore a bathing suit while Cameron sketched the picture. Okay, Mel, where to next? Music. The album Back to Black was the best-selling album for which singer? Back to Black was the best-selling album for which singer? Not AC/DC. This is the album Back to Black, not the song Back in Black. This is what I get for trying to wear a fancy jacket with my little Hollywood pin. Back to Black was a best-selling album for which singer? Not Usher. Back to Black was the best-selling album for which singer? I will give you a clue. No, not Chris Brown. I will give you this clue. They are no longer with us. Oh, great. Now I got to think of a dead singer. Amy Winehouse. You got it, Cher. Control of the board goes back over to you. Where would you like to go? Swimming. Let me see if I got that as a category. Oh. There is no subcategory of swimming. Here's what I got sports subcategory wise. Baseball, basketball, boxing, esports, whatever the scat of that is. Football, golf, hockey, horse, NASCAR, Olympics, soccer, surfing, and tennis. Back to Olympics. Be right back. Supper pizza. Okay. We will take a momentary pause for the cause. I just want to go over. Ooh. Okay. Oh me. Now, also with the little bonus points or the X points right below the chat box, there is some music in there that you can use your X points for. So, for example, the Illuminati. Sold out? Oh, I think what the sounds do is if you play it, since I played it, there's a delay on when it can be played again. Yeah, I have no control over what Sound Alerts does with the volume of their sounds. And I have found that across every sound panel I have looked at. Nothing is set to a particular level of sound. So if it's quiet, it's quiet. If it's loud, it's loud. It's in your ear loud. It's busting out your speakers loud. Now, like the Owen Wilson one. Oh, hello. Gotta go back. Back from pizza. Okay, back into trivia. We're doing another Olympic question. What country boycotted the 1980 Summers Olympics? Was it A, the United States, B, France, C, Cuba, or D, Russia? No, was not Cuba, was not Russia. It was, in fact, the United States. The United States boycotted the 1980 Summer Olympics to protest the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. Seems like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Okay, Cher, where would you like to go to next? We have sports, let's go to the movies, animals, and music of the 2000s. Olympics again. Yeah. What black Olympian has been credited with single-handedly crushing Hitler's myth of Aryan supremacy? A, Jesse Owens, B, George Coleman Page, C, Usain Bolt, or D, Muhammad Ali? Not Muhammad Ali. He came way after that, actually. Nope. Not Bolt. Nope. It was Jesse Owens. His success at the 1936 Summer Olympics in Berlin was an unpleasant surprise for Adolf, who had hoped the games would showcase a resurgence of Germany. Instead, Owens was the most successful athlete, winning international fame with 4 gold medals: the 100 and 200 meter, long jump, and the 4x100 meter relay. So, Cher, over to you. Which category? Animal. Our first animal question of the night. In which century did the phrase, "It's raining cats and dogs," emerge? In which century did the phrase, "It's raining cats and dogs," emerge? No, not the 1900s or... Which century? 17th century. 17th century England, in fact. Cher, would you like to stay with the animal category or choose something else? Yes, please. And for those of you who've just joined in for Trivia Thursday, just a quick reminder, after I ask the question, I'm going to play this particular sound. And that will give you a chance to type in your answer. You get up to 3 tries. Okay, and which member of the Beatles had a cat named Elvis? Which member of the Beatles had a cat named Elvis? No, not Paul. Yes, it was John Lennon. And that's all it is. There's no additional trivia information on these guys. Okay. What category shall we go to next? Movies, please. What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? And Mel got that one. Wilson Phillips. Okay, Mel, control of the board goes over to you. Which category would you like to go with? Stay in movies. What American writer-director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti westerns? What American writer-director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti westerns? Clint Eastwood. Okay, Mel maintains control of the board. Where would you like to go to next? I don't know why I know that. Stay on movies. Okay. Well, let's see if you know this one. What real life, on again, off again, Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? No. Not Angelina and Brad. No. Not Ford and Lockhart. Are they still married? You gotta think old Hollywood. Think Hollywood royalty. The film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. I'd have to look that one up. I think it was done in the 1960s. No, actually, you went a little too far back there, Mel. Bring it up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to say you're both taking a pass on it. Have you ever heard of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton? Probably heard of Elizabeth Taylor with her relationship to Michael Jackson and her... how many marriages? I don't remember. And Richard Burton. But he passed away long before Elizabeth did. 9 marriages. Well, you know... one more could have made it an even 10. Okay. Mel, where to next? We have animals. We're gonna on Let's Go to the Movies. What TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining? The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Okay, Mel, you maintain control of the board. We have sports, movies, animals, and music of the 2000s, or the 2Ks. Over to music. There were 4 female artists who formed a supergroup to record Lady Marmalade in 2001. That group included Lil' Kim, Maya, Pink, and who else? Right out of the chute, Cher got it. Christina Aguilera. Okay, Cher, you took control of the board. Where would you like to go? Music, please. I don't think Miss... Was wow, I'm gonna have to watch that video again. She did the intro. Okay. Okay. But she wasn't really part of the whole singing group of it. So, okay. Wow, flashback. Okay, staying in music. Who had hits with Burn, Yeah, and You Remind Me? Who had hits with Burn, Yeah, and You Remind Me? Mel got it with Usher. Have you ever seen the movie Hitch? I think that song is somewhere in there. Good movie. Okay, Mel, you got control. Where would you like to go? Some of these are questions when I was a toddler. Well, I could see if there are any questions from the 2010s. I was off planet saving the galaxy. Mel, where would you like to go? Movies. In Pixar's Inside Out, who voices Joy? Is it A, Tina Fey, B, Catherine Hahn, C, Ellen DeGeneres, or D, Amy Poehler? It was an interesting little movie. And Sam hopped in. Welcome to the chat, Sam. Yes, it was Amy Poehler. Okay, Sam, so that means you got control of the board. Just to remind everyone, the categories are sports, let's go to the movies, animals, and music of the 2000s. And please wait until the end of this sound to reply with what you think the answer is. And you have up to 3 attempts to get the right answer. So Sam, control of the board goes over to you. Which category would you like to go with? Music. And this is music of the 2000s. Which Australian singer sang Can't Get You Out of My Head? Which Australian singer sang Can't Get You Out of My Head? And I will let everyone know that spelling is not important, but I do believe you mean Kylie Minogue, and bonus points that don't count towards anything. What sci-fi show did she appear in? Which science fiction show did Kylie Minogue appear in, Mel? Uh-oh. We are not a fan of David Tennant and Doctor Who? No, not Star Trek. Okay, Mel. Control of the board goes over to you. What category would you like to go with? And he was number 10. The next guy was 11. Matt Smith. Oh. Oh, you were hitting the exclamation point. Okay, staying on music. What was the name of the debut album released by Justin Timberlake in 2002? Cher, if I remember my math right, you would be 2. What was the name of the debut album? No, and I think that was a name of just one of his songs, but not the whole album. Name of the debut album released by Justin Timberlake in '02. Again, typing is not necessary as long as I understand your answer. Justified. Justified was the name of the album. Okay, and where would you like to go to next? Animals. Yes, I'd like to just point out that added some sound effects through I believe on the side border of the screen you can pull things up, and also with the X points beneath the chat box there are some sound effects there. Okay. All right. And what object does a male penguin often gift to a female penguin to win her over? Twitch didn't send you the notice. Well, welcome to trivia, Eileen. Cher. Well, you chimed in first, so you got control of the board. Welcome to trivia, Kylene. Bad Twitch. But welcome, join in. The categories are sports. Let's go to the movies, animals, and music of the 2000s. And didn't get the notice either. I got notified. King Kunta's Discord? Really? Hang on, I gotta look at that. Hello? Well, I put mine into self-promotion, but okay. This is weird. Bad Twitch. Well, they can have an off day. Yeah, because at the start of my stream, it at the very top, there was a notice that I went live, and that I wasn't attached to my sound board. But yes, we've added sound to the stream, so hopefully everything is working. The blurps, if you want to use your bits, you could try the blurps. I'm still kind of arguing back and forth with getting the handshake to happen between Twitch and Blurp. So take a look at the Blurp down below the screen. There should be a Blurp board for you to blurp sounds out with. And blurpity blurp, blurp, blurp. And this is what I do as I sit at the bar. I chair dance. Of course, more on a bar stool, which I would then fall off of. Okay, we're rock. Oh, we have not picked a new category yet. Cher, you have control of the board. Music. Okay, over to music. Who performed at the 2001 VMAs with a python draped across her shoulders? Who performed at the 2001 VMAs with a python? Cher got it first, Mel. Britney Spears. Oh, what's for second breakfast? What's for fourth dinner? Music again, please. Which spicy band had an album called Stadium Arcadium? Which spicy band had an album called Stadium Arcadium? Not the Spice Girls. Not NSYNC. Eileen, any guesses out there? Sam, are you still with us? Any guesses in music? Not Shakira. It's a group. It's a band. More than one person. Not NSYNC. Not the Spice Girls. Oh! Eileen actually chimed in. Red Hot Chili Peppers had their album called Stadium Arcadium. Eileen, control of the board goes over to you. Sports, which you get to choose your sport. Let's go to the movies, animals, or music of the 2Ks. Oh, no, I just said band. Spicy band. Music, staying in music. Complicated was the hit debut single for which artist? Complicated was the hit debut single for which artist? Right out of the chute, Cher got it. Avril Lavigne, you all got it. Cher takes control of the board. Where would you like to go to, Cher? Music. Hybrid Theory was the hit debut album for which rock band? Oh, that's cool, Mel. Yeah, some of her music's on my workout device. An MP3 player. Not Green Day. Hybrid Theory was the hit debut album for which rock band? Not IDK. Not Three Doors Down. Not Limp Bizkit. Let me know if you want to pass, and then we'll just jump right to the answer. No, not Soundgarden. Okay, Cher is passing. Mel passes. Eileen, you want to take one more guess? You got it. Linkin Park. Hybrid Theory was the hit debut album for Linkin Park. You take control of the board. Wow. I did not. I know who they are. I don't know if I've ever had any of their music. Okay, sticking in the music category. Which dairy beverage is also the title to a Kellis song? Which dairy beverage is also the title to a Kellis song? Cher got it right out of the chute. Milkshake. Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Welcome back, Sam. We were just having some milkshakes out in the yard, because that's what you bring out to the yard. Welcome back. Cher, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Movies. Which country does Forrest Gump travel to as part of the All-American Ping Pong team? Is it A, Vietnam, B, China, C, Sweden, or D, France? No, not Sweden. Mel, you got it. Looks like Cher is taking a lurk for a moment. Thank you for the lurk, Cher. Mel, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Since Forrest Gump went to China to play ping pong, we stay in movies. And this particular question will come with a bonus fact. So, which famous Pulp Fiction scene was filmed backwards? Was it A, Vincent and Mia's dance scene, B, Mia's overdose scene, C, the Royale with cheese scene, or D, the Ezekiel 25:17 scene? Hang on. No and no. Yes, it was Mel got it with the overdose scene. And here is our bonus fact. When Uma Thurman's character is having an overdose, it looks like John Travolta sticks a needle in her to revive her. Actually, Travolta pulled the needle out, and the film was run backwards to reverse the action. That's interesting. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Sports, movies, animals, or the 2000s music? Music. Which girl band, and this time I'm specifying which girl band, originally started out as a burlesque group in LA? Which girl band originally started out as a burlesque group in Los Angeles? Are you asking for a clue, Mel? And Kylene, no, not TLC. Yes, you're asking for a clue. Sam got it. The Pussycat Dolls. The Pussycat Dolls were a burlesque group originally, and they broke into music. So, Sam, you get control of the board. We have sports, which you can choose your sport based on the trivia sections that are available. Let's go to the movies, animals, or music of the 2Ks. Movies. Which actor was in the following movies: The Outsiders, Wayne's World, and Tommy Boy? Was it A, Tom Cruise, B, Matt Dillon, C, Rob Lowe, or D, C, Thomas Howell? And Mel got it right out of the chute. Rob Lowe was in all of those movies. What category would you like to go with, Mel? Want to stick with movies? Sticking with movies. Who was the first black person to win an Oscar? A, Hattie McDaniel. B, Sidney Poitier, C, Dorothy Dandridge, or D, James Earl Jones? And you got it, Hattie McDowell. Bonus fact, McDaniel won the Oscar for Best Actress in a Supporting Role for her role as Mammy in the 1939 movie Gone with the Wind. A movie which I will never want to see again as long as I live, thanks to an ex-girlfriend who was also cheating on me. Bitch. Okay, well, that little bit of trivia you didn't need to know, but I shared it anyways. Okay, Mel, what category would you like to go with? And we all hate her now. Okay, let me get over to sports. And Mel, the subcategories are baseball, basketball, boxing, football, golf, hockey, horse, NASCAR, Olympics, soccer, surfing, or tennis. Hockey trivia. Who scored the very first goal in NHL history? Was it... Oh. Hang on. I meant to give you the names and I hit the button a little too quick. Who scored the very first goal in NHL history? Was it A, Dave Ritchie, B, Harry Hyland, C, Eddie Garrard, or D, Joe Malone? No, it wasn't Joe Malone. No, it wasn't Mr. Hyland either. Dave Ritchie. Montreal Wanderers defenseman Dave Ritchie scored the first goal in National Hockey League history in the league's first game, 1 minute into the game, between the Wanderers and the Toronto Arenas on December 19th, 1917. The Wanderers opened the inaugural season with a 10-9 victory, but had to withdraw from the league a few weeks later when their home rink was destroyed in a fire. Ritchie was selected by the Ottawa Senators, with whom he played the remainder of the season. Mel, where would you like to go to next? Over to music. Whenever, Wherever was a breakthrough hit in 2001 for which Colombian singer? Eileen got it. Shakira. And where would you like to go to next, Kylene? Sports, movies, animals, or stay on music? Music. 19 was the debut album for which British singer? Right out of the chute, Adele. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go to next? Staying on music. Which Beyonce hit won the Video of the Year at 2009 MTV Video Music Awards? Which Beyonce hit won the Video of the Year at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards? Kylene, well, I'm going to give it to Kylene because we don't count on spelling. I believe you meant Single Ladies. Yes. So, control of the board goes over to you. All the single subbies, all the single subbies. If you watch Hilly, that is one of her music bits that she doesn't play enough. But it's also hard when you have people blasting out 50 subs at a given time. Who won the first season of American Idol? Oh, there have been a couple of them. I think they've been trying to have sub wars. And Mel, yes, you got it. Kelly Clarkson. Or as you put it, Kelrickson. Have a drink. That's my best Dave Allen drunk impersonation. Yes, but when the poor girl is trying to end her stream to go get something to eat, people, let her eat. She's like this big. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Mel, which category would you like to go with? Staying on music. Temperature, We Be Burnin', and Gimme the Light were hits for which Jamaican artist? Temperature, We Be Burnin', and Gimme the Light were hits for which Jamaican artist? And silence, yeah. It is a male. He did a song with J-Lo a few years later. He has his own station on Sirius XFM. Hang on a second. Hang on. I might have to withdraw that beep beep beep. I have to. I'm trying to see if these are the same. My error on Cher stands. It is not Pitbull. But he did cooperate with Pitbull. Kylene passes. No, his name does not start with a J. Okay, so everybody pass. Let's see. Kylene passed. Cher passed. Mel, you pass? Not Shaggy. Sam, if you're still out there, are you interested in any of the music in the category? Okay. Sam, any guesses who it might be? Temperature, We Be Burnin', and Gimme the Light were hits for this Jamaican artist. Want to take a guess or want to pass? Sean Paul. You got it. And how the sounds for starting trivia and the right wrong answers? Is it too loud, too quiet? If I bump that up to there. Is that too loud?
Driver picks the music. Shotgun shuts his cake hole.
Everything sound good? Okay. Sam, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Sports, movies, animals, or music of the 2Ks? Everything sounds good to me. Movies. Which is not the name of a child selected to tour the Wonka factory in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So, which is not one of the names chosen? Is it A, Billy Warp, B, Veruca Salt, C, Mike Teavee, or D, Charlie Bucket? Sam got it. Billy Warp. Don't know who Billy Warp is. If he was even mentioned as possibly getting a ticket. Been a while since I've seen either versions of the movie. Okay, Sam, where would you like to go? Over to music. What was the name of Katy Perry's debut single in 2008? Kylene, which version of Willy Wonka? The one with Johnny Depp. And the question again, what was the name of... And Mel got it. The old one? Really? I like the old one. Well, I like them both, but they each have their qualities. Yes, I Kissed a Girl. So, Mel, where would you like to go to next? Staying on music. Which band had a hit with This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race? Which band had a hit with This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race? Not Green Day. I've heard of this band, but if I've heard their music, I couldn't pick it out from a lineup with arrows shining above their head. Which band had a hit with This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race? If you all want to take a pass, just put in chat pass. This is a tough one. Cher's gonna pass. Mel passes. Cher is back to lurking. Oh, Kylene comes in with Fall Out Boy. Another button I have on here that I program that I forget to use. Okay, Kylene, it goes over to you. Where would you like to go on the board? Sports, movies, animals, or music? Music. Which rapper had hits with Work It and Gossip Folks? Which rapper had hits with Work It and Gossip Folks? Which rapper had hits with Work It and Gossip Folks? Ooh, we got question marks and we got a pass. Sam, you want to take a stab or pass? Pass. Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott. Okay, Kylene, back over to you. Where would you like to go on the board? Sticking with music. Oh, she might be from Virginia? Oh, Mel, like me getting introduced to people, you know, 2 seconds later, I've forgotten their name. If you were to ask me to name any of the artists on my MP3 player when I work out, I could name a couple of them. It's if I like the song, if it gets me to move. Other than that... So here's another one of those questions. Which Senegalese American singer has been credited with over 300 appearances on songs? I hope I'm saying that right. Senegalese American singer has been credited with over 300 appearances on songs. No, you're supposed to tell me. Mel, that's how this works. You put in a guess in the chat right here. And then you take a guess and I tell you if it's right or wrong. I have 4 more buttons to program on this particular page in my Stream Deck. I got to come up with other audience things. I'm with Mel on this one. Like who? Oh, who did they do an appearance with? All right, well then I have to go with spell with. Can you give me a chart of like who really? Let's see. He collaborated with David Guetta for Sexy Bish. Put it on my tab. He co-wrote and recorded with New Kids on the Block for their 2008 reunion tour. Later worked with Whitney Houston for her 2009 comeback album, I Look to You. Is that enough? If you know who this person is, you're just gonna kick yourself when you find out who it is. Credited with over 300 appearances. Now that does not mean he sang. He could have either co-wrote, co-produced, could have done some background music with them. but he was a busy little boy. Who was born in 1973. No, not Puff Daddy Diddley Combs Puffy Dippity Doodah there. No, not him. This is a tough one. No, not Snoop. This particular artist, no, not Eminem. This particular artist looks like he did a lot of behind-the-scenes work. All right, I'm going to play the music, and then at the end of the music, if you want to pass, we'll pass. Nope, not Williams. He goes by the name of Akon. He was born in Senegal. Goes by the name of Akon. And yeah, his musical career, he has been all over the place. With music labels Akonic, BMG, Atlantic, Convict, Conlive, Republic, Universal Motown, SRC, Upfront. He has been a busy little beaver. Okay. Let's... Kylene, looks like you have control of the board. Where would you like to go? And what do you guys think of the new text box that appears here? Seems a lot easier to read, at least for this guy. Hopefully it isn't as hard as the last one. Thank you. Thank you. Which singer, songwriter, and actress is Stephanie Germanotta better known as? Which singer, songwriter, and actress? Mel got it. Lady Gaga. I am just a little monster. Okay, Mel, control of the board goes over to you. You want to continue the torture of music or go to another category? Movies. What score did Elle Woods get on her movies? Yeah, a friend of mine, we were supposed to go see Gucci, but she got stuck in Vegas, so she lives there now. She was supposed to come home and didn't make it. What score did Elle Woods get on her LSAT in Legally Blonde? A, 155, B, 166, C, 170, or D, 179? Well, you both got it, but Mel jumped in 179, so that is the correct answer. Where would you like to go to next, Mel? Stay on movies. Which movie is this famous line from? I wish I knew how to quit you. A, Love Actually. B, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. C, Brokeback Mountain. Or D, The Notebook. Which movie is the famous line, I wish I knew how to quit you? Mel got it. Brokeback Mountain. Mel, which category would you like to go to next? Staying with movies, what was the top grossing movie of 2014? Was it A, The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, B, The Lego Movie, C, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, or D, Guardians of the Galaxy? No, it wasn't Captain America. Eileen, would you like to make a choice? No, it wasn't Hunger Games. And it looks like Cher is back in the house. No, it wasn't The Lego Movie. So by process of elimination, we've come down to Guardians of the Galaxy. Mel, you maintain control of the board. Where would you like to go? Over to music. Marshall Mathers is an award-winning rapper also known as... Kylene got it. Eminem. Eminem. Okay, Kylene, where would you like to go? Would you want to stick with music, go to animals, movies, or sports? Sticking with music. Another better known type question. Sean Corey Carter is better known by his stage name of what? Sean Corey Carter is better known by his stage name of what? No, not 50 Cent. Not Bruno Mars. Mel just got it. Jay-Z. Okay, Mel, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Sports, movies, animals, or music? Staying on music. What is the colorful stage name for Alicia Beth Moore? There is a hint in that question. What is the colorful stage name for Alicia Beth Moore? Mel got it. Pink. I have some of her songs on my workout MP3 thingy. Hasn't left the drawer in about 6 months. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Stay on music, go to animals, movies, or sports? Staying on music. What was the name of musical TV show about a high school show choir first aired in 2009? What was the name of a musical TV show about a high school show choir? And Mel got it. Glee. Bonus points if you can tell us of a streamer who may have been involved in that. And we'll just give a little quick shout out here. Hang on a second. Let's see if I have this set up.
I'm trying my best. My best for you. Oh! Fucking shit, mother! Fuck!
Yeah, that's usually why I have to
God!
turn down the volume on
Yo,
his stream
yes!
sometimes.
Oh my god!
Because those bangs are really loud. And then, of course, it just takes him by surprise. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Yes, Rock is on vacation this week. I gotta check his Discord. Okay, staying on music. The Paramore song, Decode, was written for the soundtrack on which hit movie? So we're kind of hitting both categories here, movies and music. Which Paramore song, Decode, was written for the soundtrack on which hit movie? Oh, Rock is back? Oh. And you got it. Twilight. Is he back streaming? Because if he is, I didn't get that notice. Bad Twitch. Must be having issues. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go on the board? Friday. Okay, yeah, for Among Us. It's like 1 a.m. here when he starts that stream, and I just gotta get some sleep. In what year did the Foo Fighters release Best of You? Now remember, this is for the years 2000 to 2009. So in which year did the Foo Fighters release Best of You? No, not 2004. Foo Fighters? No, not 2006. They released Best of You, the Foo Fighters, what year? No. Kylene, you have one more guess. Mel, you have a couple more. Sam and Cher, if you're out there, got 3 guesses. Mel just got it. 2005. That was the year they released Best of You by the Foo Fighters. Which category would you like to go to next? Okay, so this section of the trivia board is what year? Hey, Mr. Clouds, welcome into the game. As you can see, we have sports, where you can choose your sport, movies, animals, and music of the 2000s. We're in the music category. Currently at the gym, almost done. Awesome. All right. Prince famously performed at the Super Bowl in the pouring rain in which year? VIP in the house, Mr. Clouds. And Mel, you got it. 2007. Super Bowl in the pouring rain. Yeah, I was messing around with all the different sounds. I finally got my soundboard working. Mel, there is a cooldown period when the VIP can be played. I think it's within a minute. Yes, it's my shirt. What's for second breakfast? And my little star here is from Hillywood, because I'm a Patreon supporter. I will do a protein, I guess you could call them cracker, Belvita. I have them with my coffee, because if I have anything less than 4 giant cups of coffee a day, they must have run out of pins then. Oh no. Because I was thinking, if that ever happened to any of my pins, I would try to clean the back of it off. And oh, you were given the option. Oh, okay. And for coins, they have these keychains with a glass front and back, and I would try to find the right size keychain and put it inside that, and then add it to my keyring. But my first pin never arrived. The second one arrived. Well, the first one that they replaced, that arrived okay. The second one, the pin was bent a little bit, but me and a pair of pliers, we straightened it out, and then the next 2 pins worked out fine. Yeah, the Nintendo news is coming across like it's kind of a big disappointment. I really have not seen too much excitement coming out of their announcements. Let's see. Mel, we're actually talking about Nintendo just had their big news announcements. Was it yesterday, day before? I don't remember. My days run into one. And yeah, people didn't get all the news that they were hoping for. Okay, so back over to trivia. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Gotta see who has control of the board. Mel, you have control of the board. Oh, I mean, kind of and the hype was not what people... Yeah, well, it happens. Sticking with music. Hero by Enrique Iglesias became a huge hit in what year? Hero by Enrique Iglesias became a huge hit in what year? Not 04. No, not 02. And again, these questions are going to be between the years 2000 and 2009. And you got it, Mr. Cloud. 2001. You get control of the board. Sports, movies, animals, or music of the 2Ks. Animal. Haven't had an animal trivia question in a little bit. Which type of animal is known to be the fastest bird in the world? Which is the fastest bird in the world? No, not the eagle. Not the eagle. No, not the hummingbird. Is it okay just to lurk to chat? Sure. No, you're in the right family. No, Kylene, not Roadrunner. Which my childhood is now distraught because a coyote is faster than a Roadrunner. And Mel, you got it. A falcon, specifically the peregrine falcon, is the fastest bird in the world. No meep meep. Meep meep. Meow. Well, according to this particular trivia question, it's the peregrine falcon. Okay, Mel, since you got control of the board, why did I get all blurry all of a sudden? Hello? Movies. Why am I blurry? I hate when my camera does that. Okay. Well, stay in focus. Yeesh. Movies. True or false? Sean Connery wore a toupee in every James Bond movie. True or false? Sean Connery wore a toupee in every movie. Eileen got it. True. Eileen, you take control of the board. Mr. Clouds, have a good transition back home. I don't know if you rode your bike or you're walking. Bus. I don't know how far away you're from your house. We've never discussed this. Animals. Which bird... Ooh, this is interesting. I did not know this. I don't know a lot of things, but I'm finding that this is interesting that I didn't know this. Baking cookies. You have to specify what type of cookies. Which bird is unable to move their eyes? Which bird is unable to move their eyes? Owl. Cher got it. Although they can rotate their head nearly 180 degrees, owls cannot move their eyes. So Cher, who's lurking and chatting, answered the question and got control of the board. Where would you like to go, Cher? Or if you would like to defer your control of the board to someone, just let us know. What year did Taylor Swift release her hit album, Fearless? In what year did Taylor Swift release her hit album, Fearless? No. Eileen got it. 2008. Okay, Kylene, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Music. Christina Aguilera had the hits Beautiful and Dirty, spelled with 2 R's, in what year? Think of it, Dirty is on my workout player. No, not 06. I think I was going to the gym practically 60s. Oh, so long ago. No, not 08. (2002) was the year Christina Aguilera had both her hits, Beautiful and Dirty. Dirty, I remember. Beautiful, I have to look up. Kylene, where would you like to go on the board? Animals, as my nieces like to say when they... What popular sea creature has the ability to clone itself? What popular sea creature has the ability to clone itself? Jellyfish, when cut in half, have the ability to regenerate their cells to create other jellyfish. Only to be peed on by Chandler and friends. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go to next? Over to movies. Always interesting to see how old actors are when they are playing particular roles. How old was Stockard Channing when she played high school student Rizzo in Grease? Was she A, 27, B, 33, C, 35, or D, 20? A, 27, B, 33, C, 35, D, 20. Nope. Yes, she was 33 years old, playing a high school student. Of course, when I was 33 years old, I have no recollection of what I was doing. Okay, Kylene, where would you like to go? Do 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 do. Yeah, that's what I always thought. No, you got it with the answer of B, 33 years old. B as in Bravo. Over to music. In which year did Snoop Dogg drop it like it's hot? In which year did Snoop Dogg drop it like it's hot? The whole question is, which year did Snoop Dogg drop it like it's hot? Not 07, not 05, not 03. We're chipping away. Wasn't 06. No. Not 01, not 08. Wow, you both chimed in with the same year. They were both wrong. Well, I think we've gone through the entire decade and danced around 2004. 2004. Kylene, you maintain control of the board. Where would you like to go? Animals. Them year ones are hard. All right, if there's another music question, I'll go back up to where it's music/movie. What is a dog's most developed sense? What is a dog's most developed sense? Mel, you got it. Dog's sense of smell is their most developed sense. You take control of the board. Where would you like to go? Over to movie. In the made-for-TV movie Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, what is Buck Rogers' real first name? The character, not the actor, but the character. The made-for-TV movie What is Buck Rogers' first name? No, not Steve. Or Steve. Never seen Steve spelled like that. And if you watched the show, we heard it each week when it played. Come to think of it, I don't think any of you were around. It's on television. Oof. Pass. Okay. Kylene, any shot in the dark at a name? Cher, any shot in the dark at a name? Hey, the Kirkmans are in the house, Bob. No. The question is, hi and welcome to Thursday Trivia. The question is, the made-for-TV movie Buck Rogers in the 25th century, what is Buck Rogers' first name? Buck is a nickname. We are looking for his first name. Not Rock. Not Charlie. Nope, not Gabriel. Or Gabriel. Gabriel. A man would be Gabriel. My oldest niece is Gabrielle. No, not Sam. Nope. I think is everybody out of guesses? Court, you get 3 guesses. No, not Bert. Not Harry. Okay, so looks like everybody has had all their guesses except Court. Court, if you want one more guess, or you could type in pass. No, not Jack. His first name was William. Each episode in the first season, many of us fans don't discuss the second season. You see him getting launched into space in the far-off year of 1987, and something goes wrong for Captain William Buck Rogers. And then he shows up 9 years before the end of the 25th century. If the show ever went on for a decade, what are they going to do? Change the name? I don't know. It only survived 2 seasons. Oh well, one more than Firefly. Okay, who? Wow, we had an awful lot of answers here. Who was... Mel. Mel, back over to you. What category would you like to go with on the board? We got sports, movies, animals, and music of the 2Ks. Kirkmans, you just missed Mr. Clouds. He's heading home from the gym. So hopefully he'll join back in when he gets home. Over to movies. Not made for TV. What item, here's the question, folks. What item is in every Fight Club scene? A Coca-Cola can. B, a Starbucks cup. C, a Dunkin' Donut. Or D, a Pepsi bottle. No, not a Pepsi bottle. Not Coca-Cola. And there's some bonus trivia attached to this that I'll share. Court, you got an answer? Oh, Mel just beat you to it. B, a Starbucks cup. Here's a bonus fact on this particular question. Director David Fincher thought the Starbucks shops popping up on every block of LA in the late 90s was too much of a good thing. So he poked fun of the coffee chain in Fight Club. He's claimed to have sneaked a Starbucks cup into every shot, with the permission of the chain, with one exception. Starbucks didn't want its shops destroyed on film, so that scene uses the made-up Gratifico coffee instead. Okay, Mel. Over to you. Which category would you like to go with? Movies for 100. If you watch the Marvel movies in chronological order, which movie would you watch first? A, Captain America. B, hang on, folks. My dyslexia jumped out of me here. If you watch the Marvel movies in chronological order, A, Iron Man. B, Captain America, the First Avenger. C, Doctor Strange. Or D, Captain Marvel. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No. I'm gonna give this one over to Court because I did flub it up, but it is Captain America, the First Avenger. So, Court, I'm gonna let you take control of the board. Judge is okay with that? Yeah, Judge, you're cool. You're okay. Yeah. Judges are cool with that. Okay, so we're all good. Court, control goes over to you. All the voices in my head. And I think you'll go for movies again. I think you'll appreciate my shirt. What's for second breakfast? Go for movies again. Ooh, okay, this is another long one for me to read, so bear with me, and thank you, Court. Which is the first movie in the Austin Powers franchise? Is it A, Austin Powers Spy of the World, B, The Spy Who Shagged Me, C, International Man of Mystery, or D, Goldmember? Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, behave. Oh, I gotta work on my Austin Powers. And Mel got it. International Man of Mystery. Yeah, baby, yeah. Where would you like to go on the board? I'm not even sure if Spy of the World is a real movie. No, the other ones. Stay on movies. Okay. All right. Which movie is this quote from? Here's looking at you, kid. A, Breakfast at Tiffany's. B, Citizen Kane. C, Casablanca. Or D, Notorious. Sam got this one right out of the chute. Casablanca. All good movies. So if you haven't seen them, go watch them. Anywho, Sam, control of the board goes over to you. Where would you like to go? Music. All right, and Court, just to let you know, music of the 2Ks means it's music between the years 2000 and 2009. So put your thinking cap on in that particular decade. And here's the question, everyone. Independent Women by Destiny's Child was on which movie soundtrack? Independent Women, Destiny's Child, was on which movie soundtrack? Charlie's Angels. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Staying on music. What is the stage name for John Roger Stevens? What is the stage name for John Roger Stevens? Not cat. Stage name for John Roger Stevens. Not cougar. Not Mellencamp. For a second, I thought we were still on the animal questions. What is the stage name for John Roger Stevens? Port, Mel is asking if you got any ideas who John Roger Stevens might be better known by his stage name. Court, any guesses out there? Or Sam? Or Kylene? Kylene passes. All right, we're going to run the timer down, and if no one comes up with an answer by the end, I will give you the answer. Give it to you and you will like it because that is the answer. If you don't like the answer, well, then I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, it's this guy's name and it's this guy's stage name. Nope, it is John Legend. John Roger Stevens is better known by his stage name of John Legend, but apparently to no one in this group around the globe. Oh, Mr. Smarty Pants, just because you have all the answers in front of you. Okay. I will delete that message from chat. Okay. Mel, do you have control of the board? Or was it Fort? I kind of lost control. I lost control years ago. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like... Sam, it looks like you have control of the board. Where would you like to go, Sam? Over to animals. Not made for TV. If you plan to move here, make sure you bring your warm winter woolies. Here is the question, folks. What is the only continent in the world known to be snake-free? What is the only continent in the world known to be snake-free? Do you know the name of the continent, Kylene? Antarctica. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go to next? Kylene is now flipping cookies and cursing at me. Or chocolate chip cookies. Music. All-Star by Smash Mouth. I made them too big. Ooh, get a big glass of cold milk. All-Star by Smash Mouth was re-released for which animated film in 2001? Kylene, I will send you my mailing address in a private message, and you can just stick them in an envelope and mail them here. No, not Space Jam. Good guess, though. This was re-released. Kylene, Mel and I want your cookies. So just have to put it in one of those big padded envelopes. All-Star by Smash Mouth was re-released for which animated film? Yes, UPS plays the full contact sport of delivery. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kylene. The chat just it got up there and I saw Mel's answer. So Kylene, control of the board goes over to you because the answer was Shrek. You got it right. Where would you like to go to next? Yes, and you know, I get hungry by the end of these streams, and I'm trying to lose weight. And, you know, by the time I go to bed, and, you know, I could eat a box of cookies in the dark. It's a note with my iPad. Over to animals. I don't know why either. All I'm doing is sitting here, moving a mouse, pushing some buttons, and talking. Not really high calorie burner events happening on this side of the screen here. There are animals referred to as the Big Five in Africa: leopard, rhino, elephant, buffalo, and blank. The animals known as the Big Five in Africa: leopard, rhino, elephant, buffalo, and Mel got it, lion. They are known as the Big Five in Africa. Mel, where would you like to go on the board? Ooh, movies. I just read another animal question. I'm disturbed by it. Of course, regionally, everybody has their own foods. Movies. Some of the velociraptor noises in Jurassic Park are actually which animals mating? Is it A, tortoises, B, frogs, C, lizards, or D, crocodiles? Which one of those is the answer to some of the velociraptor noises in Jurassic Park? Are actually which animals mating? I want to know what the animal question is. We'll pick A, B, C, or D, and if you get the right one, we can go back to animals. The host is being a real smartass tonight. What is his problem? No, not crocodiles. That would have been my guess. Low blood sugar, too much caffeine, a little bit of both. I don't know. Drink more coffee. Insert coffee to begin. No, it wasn't C-Mel. And yes, Hilly Merch. Kylene got it. Tortoises. Bonus fact. At least that's what the sound designer used when the raptors were communicating. Other scenes of the species used horse breathing and goose hisses. I don't know, these sound effects people really pull things, well. Okay, Kylene, would you like to go to animals and hear the creepy question? We can go over to animals if that's where you want to go. over to animals for the creepy question. Yeah, let's go. In Peru, it's common to eat which popular household pet? In Peru, it's common to eat which popular household pet? Not dogs. That's a Korean thing. Not cats. Welcome back, Mr. Clouds. You know, I wish these pages would are gerbils and you're closing in on the family, but not gerbils. Not hamster. Not hamster. Back in my IT days when we were testing new software releases, I kept saying I was going to get a patch made because we're the guinea pig for the software vendor, trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. Yes, Mel, you got it. Guinea pig. In Peru, it's common to eat them. Ugh. Why? Again, it's a regional thing. I've never had guinea pig. I have no desire to have guinea pig. And now I'm not so sure I even want to go to Peru if I ever had, like, lots of money to travel. In my own private jet. Anyways. Ugh. And Kylene thinks she'd eat a gerbil first. Well, anywho, Mel, control of the board goes over to you. You want to stick with animals? Or would you like to go somewhere else? You haven't had a sports question in a while. Well, actually, I'm still thinking about your pancake-sized chocolate chip cookie. Did I mention, was it last week or was it the week before? Movies. Okay, but first this momentary food intervention. French toast waffles? So if you were to take 2 waffles, 1 egg, you beat it in a bowl, you add powdered cinnamon to it, a splash of vanilla, and then you flippity-floppity the waffles in it, and then put them in the pan, and then drizzle the remaining egg over it. But 1 egg is good for 2 waffles. Oh, is it so good. Made it for Mom, and she's like, ooh, I'll have another. Okay, over to movies. It is good. Okay, here's another ABCD question. Which actor hasn't played the Joker? A. Jack Nicholson, B. Sean Penn, C. Jared Leto, D. Mark Hamill. Mr. Clouds got it first. Sean Penn. B, 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 B. Mr. Clouds, where would you like to go? Well, see, I would have thought Mark Hamill would have tripped a couple of people up. For those of you who don't know, Mark Hamill did the voiceover in the animated Batman series. He is very well known in the voiceover acting area for his Joker rendition. Okay, we're doing sports with a little bit of baseball involved. Baseball trivia. Against what opposing team did Babe Ruth hit his first career home run? A, the New York Yankees, B, the Chicago Cubs, C, the Baltimore Black Sox, or D, the Boston Red Sox? Mr. Clouds got it. While playing for the Boston Red Sox, Babe Ruth hit his first career home run against the New York Yankees on May 6, 1915. He was later traded to the Yankees for a mere $125,000. Okay, Mr. Clouds, you got control of the board. Where would you like to go? Another sports question, movies, animals, or music of the 2Ks? That's my eye roll, Mel. Movies. Which singer starred alongside Steve Martin in the 2006 remake of The Pink Panther? Was it A, Beyonce, B, Britney Spears, C, Rihanna, or D, Mariah Carey? No, Sam, it wasn't Mariah Carey. Mr. Clouds got it. Beyonce. Where would you like to go to? You're from Jersey, you have no choice. You have the New York Mets. Animals. That's why I included that little facial expression. That's cool. Butterflies use which part of their body to taste? Butterflies use which part of their body to taste? The Brewers, yeah. And Mel got it. Their feet. I have enough trouble getting food in my mouth. Okay, Mel, where would you like to go? Music. They space commercials out on this page, so I have to find an actual question. Actors Jack Black and Kyle Gass released their hit Tribute, but what was the name of their band? Actors Jack Black, Kyle Gass released the hit Tribute, but what was the name of their band? What was the name of their band? And Cher got it. Welcome back, Tenacious D. Okay, Cher, you get control of the board. Where would you like to go? Okay, just lurking Mel can pick. Okay, Mel, which category would you like to go with? Staying on music. Rihanna was already a successful pop star by this one, but which 2007 hit with Jay-Z propelled her into superstar status? Rihanna was already a successful pop star, but which 2007 hit with Jay-Z propelled her into superstar status? Got that earworm running in your head. I thought you guys would be jumping at the answer. 2007 hit with Jay-Z. Rihanna was propelled into her superstar status. Clouds, you got a guess? Sam, Kylene? Don't know the answer. Umbrella. A. Now I got that earworm going around in my head. Umbrella, Ella. Actually, I heard it local airplay here last week. It's like, wow, blast from the past. Yeah. Okay, Kylene, over to you. Where do you want to go? Sports, movies, animals, or stick on music? Sticking with music. Beyonce's Single Ladies famously lost the accolade for Best Female Video at the 2009 VMAs. Who won in 2009 for Best Female Video? 2009 VMAs. Beyonce lost. Who won? Yes, Taylor Swift, who was interrupted by Kanye West saying Beyonce had the best video of all time. Wah, wah, wah. Yep. Yeah, Mel beat you by half a second there, Mr. Clouds. Shall we stick with music or go to another category, Mel? Movies. Okay, so this is another ABCD type question. Which two movies started from the same script? Was it A, Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, B, E.T. and Poltergeist, C, The Goonies and Indiana Jones, or D, Jurassic Park and The Land Before Time? No, it was not Jurassic Park. Eileen got it. E.T. and Poltergeist. Bonus fact on this particular question. Steven Spielberg was going to produce filmmaker John Sayles' Night Skies script about a rural family invaded by aliens that could kill with a touch of the finger, but decided to go with a more family-friendly route with the story by creating E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Sayles wouldn't rewrite the script, but Spielberg kept the idea for Poltergeist. Okay, Kylene, over to you. Where would you like to go on the board? Animals. Here we go. How many bones are in the body of a shark? How many bones are in the body of a shark? Sam got it. None. They are made up of cartilage. So Sam wins our last question of the night. And we've come up on the bottom of the 9 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. And I'm looking right now at who we could raid. I am open. I have a couple of people here, but I'm also open to suggestions. There's a new person here. She just made affiliate. And I'm thinking we might raid her unless you guys have another suggestion that I could look at. Oh, good night, Mel. Good night, Cher. And Rock's Discord. Did you guys want to stick around for a raid of the real Jayciujo? E. Oh, thank you, Mr. Clouds. All right, let me just copy. There, now you got it to work. This channel is intended for mature audiences only. So please hang out as we raid the real Jayciujo. Jayciujo. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a fun time tonight. Join us again. We'll be back here on Monday. Let's go raid.